Good morning, Richard Eckley here. Happy Tuesday morning. It is Tuesday? Yes, it is Tuesday. Tuesday morning to you. Have to double check yourself then. Yep, we're on a Tuesday, so we're on a Wealth Tuesday on your 4 keys to a healthier, happier you. And the question is, what can we do today? I mean, today is the day we have, as they say. We've got it today's. We haven't got tomorrow's. We haven't got yesterday's. Today's all we got. So what can we do today to actually help us on our wealth path, if you like? And there's two sort of things you can think about. One was this: you can't change that. You can't change yesterday. You can't change tomorrow. Today is literally all we have to work with. So you can do something simple today, which just might help you move forward on your wealth path. It could be just something simple, like going through your bank account. As I said, go through your bank statements and just seeing if there's somewhere you can sort of reduce any outgoings. Have a quick look through your bank statement, bring them up online. Is there any sort of things you can cancel to actually help reduce any outgoings you've got going? It's basically this called debt management. You're seeing what debts you've got going out, what debts can you reduce, what debts can you sort of pay off quicker, what debts can you sort out. And you can just do that one little step today. Just go through your finances and sort that out. That's on your debt control. Then on your wealth management, you just sit down with a cup of coffee and a piece of paper and think, right, what do I want to be doing in the future? What do I want to do for myself? Can I develop my own business? Have I got an interest? Have I got a hobby? Something I would like to do and to turn it into a business. And that's something we can do. There are literally millions of businesses out there covering all aspects of anything from cooking stuff to gardening stuff to boat building to fence building. There's just millions of different businesses. So you can create any business you want in something you have an interest in. But it's got to be something you have a real, like a core passion, if you like, or a real good interest in, something you enjoy doing. It's something you would actually do for free. That's a good way to think of something. If there's something you would do for free because you enjoy doing it, now that's a good that's a good place to start from, because that means you have the passion there. If you're doing it for free because you just enjoy doing it, you're not doing it for any money, you're just doing it because you enjoy doing it, that's something you can then develop. Once you sort of look into it, make sure there is a market there in the first place, because obviously there's no point trying to develop a business if there's no market there, if other people aren't interested in that. So something you enjoy doing yourself, something they made me like making children's clothes, that sort of thing. It's something you enjoy doing it. Perhaps you've got a baby, you like to make the clothes, so then you start make some clothes. So then, right, you can actually develop a business in making clothes for little kids. But you do it sort of one step at a time, and you're not going to suddenly start making clothes and then get, hi Cat, right? And then start having major sales everywhere. Unfortunately, it takes time to develop a customer base. So you're not going to get, as I said, you're not going to sort of make clothes this week and you're selling them all next week and just all of a sudden you made millions of pounds. Because unfortunately, as nice as that would happen, it doesn't happen. We need to develop a long-term business, a long-term process. So we said what you could do first of all is get a cup of coffee, a piece of paper, and just write down what would you want to be doing. And say in 5 years' time, what would your ideal situation be? Morning, Cat, right? What would your ideal situation be in 5 years' time? What would you be doing? What work would you be doing? Would you have your own business? Would it be doing what you're doing now, just expanding it, so you're developing it yourself that way through your work you're doing? Would it be something totally different, something you haven't done before? Perhaps you've had a hobby which you've been sort of doing for the last, 5-10 years. So you've got a wealth of knowledge on this hobby, but you've never thought about actually turning that into a business. Well, you can turn any hobby, any interest you have into a business through developing courses, through books, through trainings. And that's something you can develop over time. Again, you're not going to suddenly go, oh my God, I can't write a book, I can't do a course. But you can do one step at a time, and you can learn the process of how you actually do that and generate it through developing your own business. So that's what you can do. I said, so one step you can do today is literally just sit down, grab a coffee, piece of pen and piece of paper, and write down what would you like to be doing. Just sit down. It's not something we do often. We don't often actually think about things. Well then, Kat, actually, with your shop, yes, right, yeah, because you've got your shop going, so you just thought about what you want to do with the florist. So that's brilliant. So you think about what you want to do, you develop it, and then it takes time to develop it, and you can still need to do all the research, because while you're building your business, there's other businesses that are, say, 5-10 years ahead of your business. So you then need to do the research into what they're doing, and see if they've got any sort of little tips or benefits you could generate, and then you can use it into your business. Because quite often we sort of get into a business and we try and do it all ourselves, and we're doing like hit and miss. We're sort of learning it as we go along, and that takes a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of stress. Well, if you reach out to someone who's sort of like 5-10 years ahead of you, you can see they're established, they're doing well. You can get some pointers from them, some help from them. Often you can pay them as a mentorship, and they'll actually teach you and train you the things they're doing, which means their business is going huge. You think, oh, right, well, you're just like 5-10 years behind them. So something you can do. So it's just that little step today is just get that bit of paper, cup of coffee and a pen, and just write down exactly what you'd like to be doing in 5 years' time. and then you can start to make the process to move towards it. But that's your first step, is always actually doing something. It's doing something on a daily basis, just little bits, a little bit of research, finding out, moving forward. And it's all baby steps to generate going forward. That's my little thought today on Wealth Tuesday. Have yourself a good day today, wherever you are. Be some value from this. All the best for now.